Hey, my lovelies, I hope you're all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do a Monday's guidance reading in the garden at the moment because it's very warm. Haven't even been able to wear my rings today because my hands have puffed up where it's so hot. Feeling like a proper old lady, so that's not so good. So before we look at this week's energies, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that supported me over at the weekend. I did a fantastic show on Saturday night at Ilminster at the Warehouse Theatre. You guys made me work a little bit in the middle. I'm not going to lie, there was a part of the show that was a little bit tricky to negotiate, but that's sometimes the weird and wonderful with, spirit. And it was really interesting because I had this like father figure, but then the lady in the audience had three dads. So I think what we had was like not just a double link, but a triple link. So there were pieces of each person sort of coming forward with energy, with messages, and it did make it a little bit confusing, I'm not going to lie, but it's all part of the journey, and if it was always easy, there would be no challenge. And obviously sometimes with mediumship there has to be a little bit of a challenge, testing both me as well as maybe people in the audience. But it was a really great night, and there were some fantastic messages. There were also some really beautiful intimate moments of like amazing detail, just validation. So thank you very much if you showed up for the Ilminster show at the Warehouse Theatre. And then yesterday I was down in Carpe Noctem with the crew from the Four Elements podcast, Less Bitching and More Witching, and we started to officially record our episodes, which is very exciting. So we'd managed to do sort of 4 records, so look out for those because they're going to be getting released very soon. We're going to do sort of 1 every 2 weeks, so you'll have time to obviously catch those. I think the plan is to sort of focus on the YouTube channel, and then we may sort of branch off into other platforms such as Spotify, Amazon Music at a later point. But I think for now we're going to focus solely on the YouTube. But the great thing with the YouTube platform is you can watch the energies as videos, or you can also listen to them now as just like listenable links as well. So that's going to be really special, so look out for that. So what are we going to do today? So I feel very connected to work with the witch's runes today. So these are my runes. So let's give them a little bit of a mix up. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what we need to know for the energies of this week and where it's all taking us. Channeling these for the highest of good. Okay, so, interesting. Not what I was expecting. We have the Witch's Seath, otherwise known as the Witch's Blade. So Witch's Seath, Witch's Blade is all about boundaries. It's all about sort of severing what doesn't serve, what doesn't work for you. So maybe this week we have to look a little bit carefully at the connections. Where are we giving? Where are we receiving our energy? Are we getting a really good return of something energetically and physically? Are there people around us that are maybe taking advantage of our good nature? Are there people that may be sponging into us? Are people hooking into us for the wrong reasons? So celebrate all the great people, keep all the genuine and real connections, but maybe there's a little bit of severing that has to happen this week. Oh, sorry if you can hear the dogs that's next door barking away. Yeah, so Witch's Blade or Seath is often about sort of having to sever, detach, cut off what isn't serving, what isn't working, whether it's physical people. Maybe you're in a job that's really not working for you and there needs to be some kind of change. Maybe you're in a little bit of a toxic relationship, could be with romantic partners, family members, friends and their desires, what they seek from you. You just got to go careful a little bit, so like I say, keep all the valuable stuff and all the great stuff, but if there's something that is becoming dead wood or detrimental, this is a little bit of like a rune of psychic and spiritual protection. And sometimes it's not nice to have to put this in place, but sometimes it's necessary. We've had conversations, I say me and with lots of other sort of like-minded people recently, and there is a theme of certain people hooking in for the wrong reasons or the wrong expectations and different things. So boundary setting is massive at the moment. So just be aware of that. Interesting, this shows up also, we've just like literally had summer solstice, and summer solstice is that kind of celebration of the sun at its peak, but I always see that as exposing the truth, revealing the truth of things, the light really emerging. So maybe there's a bit of that going on as well. We're going to leave it with you and hope it makes a little bit of sense. What do I need to let you know about? Well, the main thing happening this week, I'm doing Zooms primarily through the week. So if you've secured a space to see me on a Zoom session, thank you very much. I will look forward to seeing you guys there. But I wanted to talk about my own Witches Rune workshop coming up. This is happening on Sunday in Carpe Noctem in Frome, 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock. I have literally one space left. It's £150 for the workshop course, and what you will get is your own set of Witches Runes. So these are what I've created for our little day together. So you get this really funky, mystical little witchy bag, and then the runes that we're going to work with, these bags are lined, I just want to say as well, with a beautiful kind of red silk. And then inside we're going to be working with crystals. So we're going to be working with crystal Witches Runes, which are all black obsidian. And interesting, I've pulled this one out. So this one is the sun, very apt with the weather and the energy at the moment, you know, and that's what I was actually expecting to see, something like that. So that's what we're going to be working with. Beautiful, beautiful, like I say, crystal runes. So these will be yours to keep. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We've got some great people that are booked on for this. Like I say, one space left. So if you want to grab it, drop me a message. It's probably going to be the only Witches Rune workshop that I'm going to be doing at the moment, unless we, you know, get a call for more. So if you're in and around Frome on Sunday and you want to take part in that, like I say, drop me a message. Let's get you booked in. One space left, and that is it. That course is then fully booked. So I'm going to leave it with you. Keep shining bright. Have a beautiful week ahead. Just put your boundaries in place, you know, just know your worth. Recognise if things are not feeling secure or centred or as you need them to be. And yeah, I will leave it with you. Keep shining bright. Thank you for all the love and the support. And thank you to those that are sort of purchasing tickets for the tour. Dates are now being released for next year. So a lot of places that people have been asking me to come to, I have secured. So far for next year's tour, we've got Bristol, Frome, Wookey Hole, we have Blackburn, we have, trying to think where else, Dorking. We also are going to be shortly having Hampton Hill in London. I've been able to get back into there, did that a couple of years ago, beautiful theatre, so I'm going to be back there in June of next year. I'm also going to be down in Devon as well, so there's a few kind of coming up. Wincanton, always a firm favourite. I probably will book back in with Ilminster, so there's a few more to sort of go through, and I'm also still looking at other areas that you guys have been requesting. So keep an eye on the website for the live shows section, because there may be something that you can come to and support. And also for those of you that are supporting this year's tour, my next stop is going to be over at Yatton Kennel in Chippenham at the Village Hall on Saturday the 25th of July for a beautiful evening of spirit. And we're also going to have special guest Thomas. He's going to be playing a guitar acoustic, well, and live performance, singing as well, show in the interval. So you're going to have the main mediumship show, and then you're going to have in the interval a small set of acoustic magic by Thomas. So it's going to be pretty special. So if you're in and around Yatton Kennel or Chippenham on Saturday the 25th of July, book your tickets. I think we're down to like the last 68, and then that is completely sold out. So it's going to be pretty cool. But I'm going to leave it with you. Keep shining bright. Thank you for all the ongoing love and support, and I'll see you guys very soon. Much love. Take care. Bye for now.